the Spirit. And so, as we get on this battlefield, there's a need for preparation. So Jesus says, go to the mountain. He didn't go to the valley. In the Bible, when the Bible speaks about mountain is an imagery that tells us about sometimes you're on a mountaintop experience. And sometimes you're what? You're in a valley experience. When you're in the valley, what is happening? It means you're struggling in your walk with God. There's something going on in our life, or in our valley experience. Something is happening in our life that is not right. We go through the valley, we go through the struggle, we go through difficult times, whether it's financial, whether it's spiritual, whether it's material, we go through the valley and it becomes difficult. And sometimes in the valley, we are tested. But it's only a trial, it's only a test. And sometimes we can pass the test. When you're on the mountain, what's happening? We are having a wonderful relationship with God. We are spiritually sound. We are walking with God. We are living a righteous life on a mountaintop. And so he didn't tell them to go to the valley, he told them to go to the mountain. And so the disciples needed a mountaintop experience. They needed the power and the presence of the Holy Spirit to be possible so that they can go out on this mission. To be successful in this mission, we need the presence and the power of the Holy Spirit. So he says, go to the mountain and wait. And the disciples had to go to the mountain. Even Jesus himself, we'll read in Matthew chapter 3, before he goes on his mission, what does he do? The Bible says the Spirit of God led Jesus where? Into the wilderness, and he stayed how many days? 40 days. Doing what? Fasting and praying. Preparing for what? For the mission. To go for the mission, we need to be intentional, deliberate. We need to come together as a church to pray, sometimes all night. Crying out to God, preparing ourselves for the mission. We cannot go on the mission if we don't gather and prepare ourselves. But the question is, are we prepared for the mission? Are we intentional about the mission? Are we deliberate about the mission? How many of us can spend all night in prayer, agonizing with God to prepare us for this mission? Because the reason why the church exists, the reason why we are here as believers, our main and our key mission is to win souls for the kingdom. And Jesus is commissioning us, reminding us today, saying, go therefore and teach all nations. But before we can go, we need to be prepared for the mission. We need to have this mountaintop experience with Christ. So the first point is preparation for.
I think this is a fire alarm, so we need to walk out calmly. Sorry, we need to walk out calmly, and we're going to be shown the assembly point. Let us do so now, please. Everyone, children, let us walk out.